Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, thank you for hopping in and joining me, Spencer Jones, the Prince of Positivity, in this episode, and well, all the episodes of the Daily Energize. I am so incredibly honored and grateful that I get to be part of your journey, part of your life. So thank you for allowing me and the Energizers to be part of it. And also, thank you for being part of mine. Even if we've never met in person, I am incredibly grateful for you. So thank you for being part of my life, sharing your love, your light, your energy with me and with the Energizer family. It's not something I take lightly, and I'm really, truly grateful. So thank you. Thank you so much. Today, I want to tackle a big topic, but since we don't have a ton of time, we're going to tackle it, but in a easy, light way, if that makes any sense. Today, I want to chat about purpose. What is your purpose? What's your purpose here on Earth? Maybe you know what it is, and it's crystal clear, which is awesome if you are there. This episode may help you, but most likely won't, but you never know. This is more for people who are like, I don't know what my purpose is, and you're struggling to figure it out. And I want you to know that it's okay. It's okay if you are struggling to figure out what your purpose is, because it's part of this journey, and it's something I've struggled with for many, many years, and I know many other people have, and once you figure it out, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, you get clear on it, it's incredible, it's electrifying. But it can be a struggle, and it can be frustrating and irritating when you're trying to figure out your purpose, but you're not sure. So I want to share this advice with you if you are in that or at that point in your life. It is to take action on what feels right. What feels right to you in your gut. Yes, intellectually, but especially what feels good to you, what feels correct and right to you with your gut, with your intuition. Rarely does that lead us wrong. Sometimes it does, I get it, but overall, what feels right. Take action on what feels right, because most likely that's going to lead you down the right pathway to finding your purpose. And as you start to take those steps, the clarity will come. When I was at my rock bottom, I didn't know what my purpose was. I had no clue what my purpose was. All I knew at the time was, well, this sucks. This time that I'm in, this really sucks. I don't want to be here, but maybe I could learn something to help other people. And so I kept my eyes out for the lessons so I can help other people. And then once I was working through it and working on myself, then okay, well, let's help other people get through things like this and avoid these pitfalls altogether, right? Or help them through it faster. And then that, as I kept going and that developed and I started to think and reflect more, I started to look back and connect the dots and realize my purpose was always there. I just had to connect the dots. It's energizing people. My purpose is to help people recognize their light and fan the flame of it so it shines bright, to dissolve those walls so they shine. And that's what the business now does. But whether you have a business or not, finding your purpose is huge, because then you can align other things to it, but you don't always know what it is, especially when you're starting out. And you're starting to ask yourself, oh my gosh, what's my purpose? Who am I here on earth? And maybe you relate it to, being a parent, being a teacher, being whatever. And those are fine, but I always get hesitant when someone says their purpose is to be a mom, for example. And I think that's beautiful that you have that, but heaven forbid, what happens if your kid passes away? Yes, you're still a mom, I suppose, but so many people lose their sense of purpose and start floundering in life and struggling because they gave their identity to something like that could be taken away. For mine, and I'm not saying mine's right, but For mine, it's not based on a person or thing that could be taken away. It's this direction, this calling. So how can you make your purpose or get your purpose? Or maybe it is mom. Great. Then I would expand that out. Is it to be a caregiver? Is it to support others? What about being a mom excites you and drives you, goes forward? And know that there are seasons, right? There may be a season when, hey, I'm a teacher. There's seasons when I'm a mom. There are more of a mom. You're always a mom, but then seasons you're more of one than another, right? Once I grow up and leave home. There's seasons, and that's okay too. There's seasons in my life, and with the purpose of igniting people's lights, when I was teaching, that was one season. That's one version of it. Now with what I'm doing, this is another version of it. Maybe there'll be more. I don't know. We'll see. But I found that my purpose is this through line throughout the variety of things I've done in my life that have filled me, have energized me. And when I wasn't sure exactly what it was, I asked myself, I would put it out there, listen for responses from God, universe, source, whatever, to get clarity on it, but I would still take action. And so if you're struggling, go take action. Go take action on what feels right. And I promise you the clarity will come. So I hope that helps. Keep being you and shining your beautiful light. And until next time, just shine. All right, I'll catch you later.
Thank you.